Can you put into words how big these next couple of games are?
Next 3 games are huge. They're against regional teams that are basically in the same position we are, kind of scratching and clawing to get into that 8-7-6 spot. And to get a win at home against Commerce on Wednesday would be really big. As like I said, their records are pretty similar with Commerce, Tarleton, and to get those wins, that would give us the head-to-head over Commerce. It would give us the head-to-head over Tarleton, and they would just be big wins for us.
Last time you played them, it was 85-81. Close game,
Yeah, Garrett Brockman had a big night. Our Amarillo boy. I think he was perfect from the field. He had 10 points, some rebounds, some key defensive possessions, and I don't think Commerce was expecting that. Maybe they'll be looking for him on Wednesday. But we shot the ball well out there. Our defense was okay. We needed to finish that game. We were up by 12, 15 points, and they slid back in that game with some turnovers, some quick shots on our part. So we have to get a little bit better finishing the basketball game.
David Chavez got his 1,000th point,
Yep.
just 2 years into his career. Can you talk on him?
Yeah, David, 1,000 points is pretty good. We're letting him get up a lot of shots. I think it was an ideal situation for him as for us. He's a very talented young man, and we needed someone that could come in and run our program. And when we recruited him, that was one of the things that we really looked at was, could you come in here and lead this team? And I think he's done a great job of that this year. I thought he was very good last year as a freshman as well. It's tough to play in the LSC as a freshman, and to be the freshman of the year was big for him. I think it gave him some confidence. And he's a heck of a player, and defensively he's one of our best defensive players as well. He's not just a scorer.
What do you feel like it's going to take to win these last 3 games? I mean, what are the small things you guys are going to have to do?
Well, rebounding is always a key. We've got to stay out of foul trouble too. We had Jordan Evans played 7 minutes at Midwestern. He's our second leading scorer, and I don't know how he got those 5 fouls. I watched the tape, and I still don't know how he got those 5 fouls, but we'll figure that out, and we'll find a way to keep him in the game. He's got to find a way to stay in the basketball game. But we need everybody to score. We need everybody to defend. And it's going to be, I'll tell you, it's going to be teams just fighting to win these last 3 games because it means a lot for positioning for the LSC. It means a lot for the regional standings.
Were you able to take advantage of the time off? Would you guys give them a break?
Yeah, we went bowling and skiing, and we actually talked about that quite a bit. We didn't make it to the softball games, but we did make it to the basketball games, and it's great to support other teams here on campus. So I was hoping baseball was at home, but next weekend maybe. The thing that we do is we want to eat right. We want to get off our feet. We want to make sure that they're drinking a lot of fluids. It's something that you think about and it's kind of silly, but it is. It's so important to be able to be healthy at this time of the year because we're going to make a run. And I think our guys are in good shape. We've got Antonio is back now, so we're at 12 guys. We still have Eric Mosley is still out, and Carl White is still out with an injury. But we're getting close to being 100% healthy, which always helps in practice as well as games.
Is the silver lining of these next couple of games is that meaningful basketball games help you play more meaningful basketball games come tournament time?
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I mean, it's going to help us out, not even just the end of this year, but next year as well. We have one senior. We're going to have senior night this Wednesday against Commerce. We have one senior in Jeff Bonner, and so he's really been a great leader for us his 2 years here. He's a high academic student as well as a great player for us, and he's someone that we're going to miss a lot next year, but he's been a leader for us on and off the court, and these last 3 games are big for him as well as for everybody, but especially as a senior being your last few games of the regular season.